All right, so we are here with ACL pros Hunter Thorne and Tony Smith. How you guys doing today?
Doing
Good
good. How's
morning.
it
Good.
Morning. It's always morning for you, isn't it?
It is.
Never been
Be
awake in the morning before.
8 p.m. and it's the morning. All right, so Hunter, we're gonna start with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself and then how you got into cornhole.
So I started playing cornhole in 2016, I think it was. My first tournament was Spencer McKenzie's. I played with my dad. In our first game, we ended up playing Jamie Graham and Trevor Brooks.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Yeah, so that was a great start to my cornhole career. Got spanked, but that's how it usually goes against them too. And yeah, that's pretty much how I started.
Okay. Tony, you're up.
Uh, I started throwing bags when I was like 4, 5, but I really didn't start playing like tournaments and stuff till like 2018. I think that's the Connecticut National was the first national I've ever been to. That was
Okay.
like our first like big ACL event that I ever went to, and
All right.
COVID really
How
is where I picked up, starting like to actually try and get better.
right.
Just sitting in my backyard playing virtual tournaments. Dude, those are money.
Virtual. Though no, I did not enjoy them. I'll tell you that.
Dude, I'm making like 200 a day off of those.
Oh wow.
Virtual tournaments went crazy for
I mean, we
sure.
still have the access to do virtual tournaments. Just I don't think the interest is there anymore.
Yeah, there's no interest anymore.
All right. So, how long have you been pros? Tony, you first.
This is my third year coming
Third
up.
year. All right.
This will be my
Hunter,
fourth year.
fourth year.
Yeah,
So almost from the beginning.
yeah. I was 1 year after the first set of pros, and then Tony was
Okay.
2 years.
So how'd you guys meet? Playing cornhole?
Yeah, we met at
Yeah,
the 2018 World Championships, I think.
this is in Philly.
Yeah,
Philly.
It was at Valley Forge.
yeah, the
Yep.
Valley Forge World Championships.
That's the tournament I actually made ESPN on in All Forces Blind Draw
Me too.
Okay.
with
Junior
James
junior
Hill.
I should have
um,
been for junior doubles.
doubles. Out of us three, Tony Smith was the only one who didn't make TV that weekend.
yeah, that's what you get. How many times have you been on TV since, though?
More than me and you.
Yeah.
Well, not more than him.
Nah,
He's always
not more than me. Come on,
Oh yeah,
playing
true.
though.
Playing.
playing. Yeah, playing. Yeah.
All right.
But
So outside of cornhole, Tony? What do you like doing outside of cornhole?
golf. That's really it.
Golf.
I just
Yeah, I
yeah.
got to see you in action on the golf course, and you're actually pretty good at that. Do you take lessons or is it just natural?
It's self-taught.
Okay.
Been playing golf since I was 2.
Okay. Wow. Hunter, what do you like doing?
I like to play a lot of golf. Go to the beach when it's not raining, and I don't know. That's pretty much it. Just hang out.
Yeah.
I like to
I
eat.
saw you golfing too, and you're not bad, but I will say Tony's better.
Yeah, he's got just a slight edge,
Yeah.
a slight 20-stroke edge.
All right, Hunter. So if you could go, well, all right, no. See, this question I always ask everybody, if you can go back to your 18-year-old self and, give, a piece of advice, what would it be? But how old are you guys?
I'm
I'm 20.
You're both 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll rephrase the question. If you can go back to your 10-year-old self and give some advice, what would it be? Hunter, you're first.
First, I would tell him the scores of all the Super Bowls for the next 10 years. So then I'd never have to work again. I'd just gamble and then, create a big stack of money and then just pass it out to everybody. That'd be cool.
Back-
But
Sure. All right.
I'd probably tell 10-year-old me, pay attention in school.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Pay more attention in school, and I don't know. That's probably it.
Tony, what do you got?
Just stick with golf.
Stick with golf, not
Yeah,
cornhole?
golf more. Yeah, probably.
You think if you focus more on golf, you would be on the tour?
I feel like I'd be pretty damn close by now.
Okay.
I think there's definitely a chance that he could have been on the tour or
I
one of
mean,
the tours.
you're only 20. You got your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah, not very much time with cornhole.
True.
I got to be
I guess
everywhere at once.
that's
Yeah.
very true.
If he wants to go pro in golf, he's got to quit cornhole pretty much.
Yeah.
So one thing I know about you guys is you're probably the most laid back pros out there, or even cornhole players in general. You guys are just very laid back. Is there a secret to it, or you just laid back people in general?
Just pretty much laid back people in general for me.
I'll do whatever. I don't really care.
You
Yeah.
just
I
go
Just
with
go
the flow.
just I
just
just go
hang
with the
out
flow.
all the time.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are always chilling out, by the director table, helping me out, people coming up with tablet issues or, running stuff out. So, I appreciate that. All the other directors, thank you for that too.
Oh,
Got you.
Would
yeah.
you want to be a director?
Depends on what kind of director. Would I want to be the acting national director? No.
No, no.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, a local or regional director in your area.
seeing some of the people you have to deal with, I gotta say no. There's no shot.
No.
No
I
way.
I could run local tournaments. I think I could deal with that, but trying to run a regional or something like that might like dealing with all the people might give me a headache.
Yeah.
So
My phone
smaller would be
already,
better.
Facebook Messenger already blows up as it is. I don't need more people messaging me about tournament stuff.
Yeah.
Not happening.
I mean, I deal with 3 different email accounts, Facebook Messenger, text message,
No,
Slack,
no shot.
Oh man.
it gets a little crazy, I'll be honest. Um, so all right, moving on here. Hunter, what's your most memorable moment playing cornhole?
It's probably got to be the junior doubles on TV.
Okay.
I was
Were you pretty nervous?
uh honestly, I was nervous going into it, but while I was playing, I wasn't really nervous because I kind of just forgot what happened, and then all of a
Okay.
sudden we won. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean there. I was nervous as crap going in there 'cause we weren't even supposed to be on TV. They shuttled us over to that other gym
Mhm.
and we played out the event there and we got knocked to the losers bracket real late and won one or two more games and then we were in the championship game and Stacy was sitting right there and he says or I look at him and I said, Stacy, let's take this to ESPN. He goes, okay. I'm like, oh shit. So then I was like shaking. It was like 4 hours later. I'm like, oh man. But yeah, once you're on the stage, it wasn't that bad, I guess.
Yeah, you sort of just black out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not bad once you're up there.
Yeah.
Tony, what about you? Your most memorable moment?
I feel like I have to say me and Bella winning co-ed
Okay.
because it's just like the biggest stage, and we were both shooting really well against probably
Yeah.
arguably the best man and female at the time.
Right.
But I
All right.
want to say this Utah National last year,
Okay.
that singles run I was just dominating everyone up until I got just shit on by Jamie.
Daddy Jamie came in, showed you who's boss.
So, did you do anything different in Utah to make that kind of run, or you just had a really good day?
The boards were how I wanted them. The bags were
Okay.
I could throw as hard as I wanted to, and they would not go off the back. Like that's how I want the conditions to be usually. And I don't know, everything was just working
All
until the
right.
broadcast was way different.
Yeah, under those lights, it heats it up, and yeah, no, I
It's,
get it, and completely different boards too.
yeah, that was the thing, was just brand new boards, and like on the pucks too. It was it changed everything.
Yeah. So what do you do? We'll start with you, Tony, to get ready for a tournament. No matter what kind of tournament it is, if you have different, things that you got to do before the tournament,
Mhm.
what do you do?
I just show up like 5 minutes before it starts.
Does it? You don't need
It
too
just
much warm
depends
up.
what it is. If it's like a national, I'll be there a good half an
25.
hour to 45 minutes early and just throwing. I just need to be a little warm.
What
But
about you, Hunter? Oh, you got more. Take it.
yeah, no, like small tournaments, I'll show up late, like 2 minutes before it starts, so I'll be fine.
You have anything
Uh,
special to eat beforehand, or is just whatever you grab?
Never, never.
You
I
don't
don't eat
eat
breakfast.
at all? Oh, okay. Hunter,
Yeah.
what you got?
Well, kind of piggybacking off what Tony just said, breakfast doesn't really work out for us most times because one of us decides to wake up really late for the tournament, and then we don't have time to get breakfast on the way to the tournament. And then with there being no like pause in the middle of rounders, it like opens. We don't get to eat at opens anymore, so we let's see. On Saturday,
Yeah,
we'll end up eating.
that sucks. I'm not gonna
We'll eat
lie.
for the first time all day at like 11 p.m. if we make it to the end.
Yeah,
So that's always a good time.
I mean, I guess it all depends on, when you get selected to play during rounders, because if you play the first wave and then your next round you're playing the second wave, you could be waiting a good half hour between games, but you just never know. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I get it.
it's always a
yeah,
50-50. But
and
I
Uh,
guess my pre-tournament routine would be wake up, shower, try and eat if there's a way to eat, and then get to the tournament, I don't know, half an hour before and throw a little bit. And then
so
usually I'm
you
ready.
you throw for about a half hour.
Yeah.
And is that any tournament, or if you're late with Tony, show him five minutes early, is that gonna
So
mess with you?
no, that's just for the bigger tournaments. If it's a smaller one,
the smaller tournaments, more often than
I
not, I
might
have,
be on time.
so I have time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So between the two of you, who's the one that always sleeps in?
Tony.
Okay, he's not saying you,
Without
so
a
he's the guilty one.
I'm always
Nobody
guilty.
sleeps in like he does.
It's impossible.
So if you win some good money in a tournament, do you go, get a good dinner, or you save that money, or what are you doing with the big money that you win?
Well,
Golf.
yeah,
Golf, all right.
I like to. I don't know. After the tournament, I'll go grab some sort of fast food, take a nap, and then wake up the next day, count it all up, and then just I don't know, probably put it in the bank account. Try
You
not
wish they took
try not to spend it all.
you wish
I
they
can
took
say
the ACL digital wallet at golf courses?
Yes. If they
that'd be
took
that nice. That'd be really nice, actually.
well, the ACL just needs to convert it into like ACL Venmo.
Well, I mean, Venmo, yeah, that'd be a good one, but I mean, you can always just transfer it to PayPal, and that's pretty instant. And if you got the PayPal debit card, you can just use that right away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
When are y'all gonna start taking taxes out before it even hits our wallet? That would be nice.
Never.
I don't know. I that's way out of my lane, unfortunately. I mean, I can ask the question, but I don't know if it's possible. So you just got to
That
put
would
that money to the side and hate life come April 15th.
Yeah.
not good at that. Right
Yeah, I don't.
after, what was it,
Out of money.
invitation, I went out and spent an ungodly amount on a PC. It was just stupid.
And golf clubs.
Oh, and golf clubs. Yeah.
And golf.
You got to put that money to the side.
It's
Yeah.
hard. Hard.
Yeah, no, I don't have that problem because I don't win money like that. So I don't think I've ever been taxed on my winnings.
Dude, we get taxed like 40%.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's prize money. It's not income.
Well, okay, I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a lawyer, so this advice may not be right. But from what I hear, you can write off all your entry fees and your expenses and travel
Yeah,
and all that. So that
yeah, you
helps even it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talk to a tax
But
professional though, not me.
Keep your receipts.
Yeah,
uh,
for
uh,
sure.
Mm-hmm. Spend money on a credit card. That way you can keep track of it all. But actually pay your credit card off.
Yeah, that
I need to just
I wish.
I need to get.
No, you don't need a credit card. You'll forget. You'll forget to
If
pay it off, and then you'll owe $50,000 in credit card debt.
I can go back to my 18-year-old self, I'd tell myself not to do credit cards, or make sure you pay it off.
Yeah, make sure you pay it off. If you
Fair
forget, you're gonna be
You lose a
drowning.
lot of money. Yep.
Oh, and a lot of credit score numbers.
The first 5 people who comment on this video and subscribe are gonna get a free patch.
I went on the Big Ass podcast last night, and they asked random questions.
Yeah.
Another question they didn't ask me, I'm going to ask you guys. I saw it on the news last week. Boneless chicken wings, are they chicken tenders or chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets.
Depends how big they
Boneless
are.
wings.
It depends how big they are.
Dude, if they're little nuggets, it's a nugget. If it's a tender. I don't know. I gotta see them.
Just gives a useless answer. Oh, that's money.
What? It depends.
It depends.
I'm not gonna call this a nugget.
Well, those are chicken tenders. I'm talking boneless wings. You go to BW3s and you get a basket of
Yeah, those
boneless
are nuggets.
wings. Okay, all right. There's your
They're
answer.
bite-sized nugget.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your go-to music? And do you listen to music while you're playing?
I'm not ready for this question.
All right, fine, Tony. Anything but what?
Anything but country.
All right, I like you even more now. Do you listen to music while you're playing?
It depends.
It
If I need
okay.
to like really focus in, probably because it just helps with background noise, get rid of all the background noise.
Yeah.
So
Earbuds or headphones?
headphones.
Yeah.
Earbuds fall. It'd be falling out of my ears.
I just don't like anything in my
Don't
ears.
fall off your head?
Huh?
No.
And so
Mine's
big
not
that
falling off.
it's already like.
Well, yeah.
Fall.
It's easy when you got a noggin.
Yeah.
We got a
All right, Hunter. Music, what you got?
It depends on the day, but like if I'm in a really serious game and I really need to focus, I usually flip on that Party in the USA. Just I'll be 100% honest. That's what happens. That's what I'm listening to when I'm playing my best.
I
I
really don't know what to say to that one.
There's no words.
None.
Nope.
All right, favorite movie of all time?
Oh, Limitless. With I don't even know what his name is. That one guy from The Hangover.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't know what the dude's name is. His name is Bradley Cooper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did American Sniper, and that's a good one.
I like that movie. That movie's pretty much, it explains Adderall.
I have no idea. I don't watch movies. If I had to just say one off the top of my head, it'd probably be like Equalizer with Denzel.
All right. That's a
But-
good one. How about favorite actor or actress?
Margot Robbie. Purely because of her acting skills.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true 20-year-old.
I don't know. What's his name? Christian Bale.
Good
something
choice.
like
That's a good choice. I'm proud of that. That's a good answer.
Kiefer Sutherland for me. 24 is what did it for me.
Oh no, I gotta go with Keanu. Keanu's the GOAT.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's such a good person. It's crazy.
He is, yeah. All the behind the scenes and donating and not taking that huge paycheck, because he doesn't need to. So yeah, he's a decent person.
Yeah, he's one of the good ones.
All right, so with that in mind, you can have that same answer, but if you were to play on the ACL Super Bowl with any celebrity, who would it be?
Let's see.
Tiger Woods.
I'm a
That's
roll
a good one. You roll with who?
Livy.
What? Hey, you're talking to a 41-year-old here. I don't.
He's a TikToker.
TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not Timmy Two Cans.
No, not Timmy Two Cans.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
No. Okay, picture this. They do the intro, right? The pro comes out of the sausage tunnel, right? And
out on
then Timmy comes out on an ATV to the
walk out of the sausage tunnel this year.
I think that's just gonna be at Worlds. But no, he comes out on an ATV to I like to move it. Would that not be great?
With King Julian singing it.
Yeah, right,
That'd be
exactly.
So perfect.
Oh, live?
The live King Julian. That would be the dream. That'd be so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, somebody posted today that they want Kid Rock singing the national anthem at National 4. So I messaged Brian Schramm, who's got the contacts. He used to work with Kid Rock, and he's like, dude, that's gonna cost so much money. I'm like, all right, fine, forget it. So it was a cool dream right away, but got shattered.
The thought was there.
Yeah, I do want to get the national anthem sung at all opens and nationals, before we start. Opens on Saturday morning, everybody's there for rounders, so do it then. And then, nationals, I don't know, sing it before the broadcast or, I don't know. I want to see if I can get that going
That'd be cool.
before the tournament.
That'd be
Not
sweet.
not
Do like a
just
little
before the
dog
broadcast.
who
You don't
sings it.
play until any other sport. They don't play until the national anthem goes off, do they?
Yeah, no, I mean that's true.
Dang.
Not the
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then if you look at it, if you do it at an open, you'd have to do it Friday before women's, seniors, juniors. But
Let's not do
Saturday is the day of the open, so
I'll be even later. Just I don't like listening to people sing.
I'll make sure I do it 5 minutes before we actually start, so you guys could be there.
If you're singing, I'll be there.
Oh, I'm not singing. That's not happening.
Kept singing the
That's
national
not happening.
At
No
national
way.
one. You got to do it like on the broadcast on live
Nope.
TV.
Not happening. I was in choir, grade school, high school, but ever since then, I only sing in my car or in the truck when I'm driving.
Oh man.
I feel like
you think I could what?
I feel like you can play the guitar.
No, I took guitar lessons when I was I think grade school. Yeah, no, it's not for me.
No.
I'm seeing the drums.
I learned the Enter Sandman tune, and that was all I could really do. And it's like 6 different notes, just repeated.
Interesting.
Oh, that's lovely.
All right. So, what was your favorite subject in school, Tony?
Math.
Math, Hunter.
Lunch.
It's not a subject.
I
No.
spent so much time at
Study.
lunch
Study.
class. Best. We do it different in California. Lunch is an actual class here.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're kidding.
Had me going for a second.
I mean, it's California. We do random shit all the time.
It was
Yeah,
Nothing. We
100%.
I gotta go with Chem. Chem was lit.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I like math. Math was a good class.
Math and like science were my shit.
Nobody likes English.
Like
Math?
English.
No, English. No.
English is a useless class.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, English teachers.
Did you take a different language?
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah, I took Spanish, and the teacher tells me after the first semester, he goes, "Don't come back. You're not going to pass in semester 2." I'm like, "Okay, I'm done."
See, I could have told that to my teacher, and she would have believed it about her.
Don't come back next semester. You won't pass.
No,
What?
dude, I could get away with anything in that class.
My Spanish classes were a good time. We always had fun. We used to sing songs in Spanish. It was pretty cool.
Did you have nicknames? Spanish nicknames?
I was just Hunter.
Oh,
I think it was
boring.
He was probably Anthony.
No, I was Iker, or have a
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
I forget what mine was, but yeah, we had one. One guy was, I think it was Cabeza de Queso, the big cheese or something like that. I mean, being in Wisconsin, that fits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're from Wisconsin?
Yeah. Born and raised in Wisconsin, left for 5 years for the Army, came back, and then moved to, the Carolinas for a year. Now we're back in Wisconsin.
Huh. Does the cheese
Does the cheese what?
live up to the hype?
It does. I mean, yeah, cheese curds. Yeah, definitely. I think cheese curds or cheese sticks are the best string cheese. But yeah, no, you guys, if you come to the Oak Creek Open, Milwaukee in July, that's also a shootout. If you're driving in from the Chicago area, you're gonna pass the Mars Cheese Castle. I should hit them up for a sponsorship. But definitely stop there, and you just bring in a bunch of money. You got tons and any kind of cheese you could think of, they got it there. So
They got a cheese castle? Is it
Mars Cheese Castle? No, it's a castle, but it's just anything cheese.
Be made out of cheese.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it does get warm here in the summer. That would be pretty nasty.
A good 65.
Well, then you got a fondue castle.
And then you got that nice breeze off the lakes. Bring it down.
Stop. It got to 100 here once.
That's pretty high. That's up there.
No, I mean, it's 80s, 90s in the summer, but that only lasts for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, how's golf up?
Golf is decent in the summer, spring and summer, fall. But
and then it comes back to you?
No.
It's not that bad?
Wait. No. The wind?
It's really windy up.
No, Chicago's windy. Milwaukee area is not that windy.
Okay.
It's only windy when it's cold outside, and it just makes it even worse. But, in the summertime, you just get a light breeze, and that's it. It's actually like perfect weather in the summertime here.
Yeah.
I have to pull up.
just like chop its heat in half during the summer, then we could work with it. But 120 is just kind of unreasonable
Yeah, that's true. Without rain too to cool it off a little bit.
without rain, without wind.
You think it'd be windy with the ocean right there, but
No, for some
it
reason
is at Spencer McKenzie's.
the wind just goes away.
Dude, the wind in Cali is ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Not when it's summer and it's 120 out. The wind just evaporates into thin air.
Does the wind
you guys
only
have-
come during Spencer's?
Monsoon.
The wind only comes when it's cold.
So you guys gonna hit up Spencer's this year? You guys gonna play together, or what's the plan with
Oh
that?
yeah,
Yeah, we're playing
Yeah.
together this year.
You already signed up?
Yep,
yeah.
our spot.
Good.
Already.
I can actually see how many we got signed up here.
Oh, it's not sold out yet?
No, it's
1,000.
not sold out. It's we're a little over 800 teams.
Damn, it's a lot of
But I
teams.
mean, they raised the amount of teams this year too. So I guess that they say that we're on track as as far as the last couple of years. So I watched it though when it opened up the other day. And it was like the first 8 minutes there was like 400. I'm like, holy crap!
Jeez.
How many people at work went to go to the bathroom to go sign up at that time?
Right. I thought it was gonna sell out in like the first 30 minutes, so I was all scared about it.
Well, I'm glad you actually signed up.
Right. Well, I wasn't gonna trust Tony to sign up, that's for sure.
Yeah, I
Slept in.
would have gone through
It was
this
what,
guy.
9 o'clock Pacific time, so 9 a.m.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. My dad called me and woke me up to sign up.
I was still sleeping.
Yeah.
Of course you were.
I forgot the signups for that day. We got it done. We're in there.
That we're pushed up against the casino now, so the wind kind of blocks a little bit.
I don't know. I'm not I'm not in the talks with that, so I don't know exactly how the layout is this year, but I do know that they have more space. So more space, more boards. So we'll see how that goes. I just need electrical hookup next year. The generator failed me every night last year, and no tablet charged, and that was just not fun. But we're
It
gonna
sounds
fix
really
that this
fun.
year.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot of fun.
I did that in the West Virginia Open shootout last year. It was actually Friday morning, the shootout. It was set up on Thursday. Everything was all good. I plugged in the tablets, but I didn't double check to make sure that they were charging. I was like, I trust it. It's fine. And got there Friday morning, actually a little earlier than I normally do. And I open up the tablet bin and I'm like, oh crap, I never powered on the power strip. So they weren't charging at all. That was horrible. Ever since then, I've double, triple checked to make sure that they were charging.
Yeah.
It sounds like it'd be a pain. So going back
Yep.
on that, would you want to be a director thing? That just no. Even further, no. Not
More responsibilities.
not happening.
It's just a lot of responsibility for a 20-year-old.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. All right, Hunter, what's your go-to bag?
My go-to bag, it's got to be the BG Wizard.
Okay.
I've
Any
probably been playing it for like 2 years at this point.
particular color, or does it matter?
I like the gray ones. The gray ones are
Alright.
my favorite.
Can you play with them broken in and brand new, or do you need them a certain?
I can play with them
Broken
both
in
ways, but obviously more broken in and I'm going to be better with.
All right. What about you, Tony? Bag.
Combats, red ones, particular. I don't even really know at this point anymore. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, was it both of you, or was it just you, Hunter, last year that you were challenged every game you played with a different bag? Was
Oh,
it
that was both of us.
okay? It's
Playing on a
teams?
team.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy how far you can get with total different bags, and I guess you just got to be that good.
Yeah,
Well,
that was purely off raw athletic ability from me and Tony. Other than the fact that there's no athleticism involved.
It's a lot of mental game, So if
Yeah.
I mean, like I talked about earlier, you guys are pretty laid back. You know, you ever get like stressed out or anything? You know, it's just and that
Oh,
affects you going forward.
I get pissed.
Yeah.
If I
You know-
lose where I feel like I'm throwing everything perfect, but the bags are just not doing what I want them to, then I'll get really mad.
And it gets into
Or
your head and
somebody who's throwing a little like dead duck bag with like the fastest bags on earth, and they just hit like sideways and slide straight in the hole. I'll want to just quit. I want to leave.
Yeah.
I can't play against that.
There's some throws out there that do get in my head a little bit.
like what? Or do you don't want to give it away?
I'm not gonna name any.
Okay,
Wanna
all
name-
right.
I have
I
a
would, but I can't do that to some of my people.
because
All right,
like
one.
people. I like them as their as a person. But once they throw that bag against me, I want to just punch them in the face. I just
Yeah,
want to
no, I want more shit talking in cornhole. You know, it's like I appreciate that almost everybody gets along, but I want more rivalries.
Yeah, rivalries. There's some good rivalries out there.
Yeah, I mean, you want to name one? Everybody
No.
name your
Matt
favorite
and Noah.
rivalry.
Matt and
Okay,
Noah.
that was gonna be mine.
Well, now you guys have to figure out two other ones. I named the open one. Let's see. I don't know.
What else is there?
I mean, that is just the biggest one.
That's the rivalry.
I want more of that though. You know, I want. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if they talk to each other one on one, they're cool with each other. But you know, on the court, it's no holds of holding back at all.
No. Not at
Well,
all.
from the other end, just he doesn't say a word.
Yeah.
Well, he will sometimes. When he does, that's when it gets funny.
He'll chirp a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. All right, one last question, and we'll wrap it up here. Where do you see cornhole in 10 years from now? Whoever wants to answer first, go ahead. You're like Hunter. I know you always talk about.
I
Wait,
heard from
step over rule.
Yeah. It's gotta go.
we wanted
I've
change.
People stepping over the line. It's really sad. You can't throw the bag 27 feet. Get it together. Go to the gym. Dude, I'm 110 pounds, 120 pounds. I can throw the bag that far. Trevor Caballero
There has
can
to be
throw that far.
a special exception for Dayton, though.
Dayton Weber, yes.
Yeah.
Dayton Weber gets the exception.
Like, written in the rule, Dayton Weber is allowed to go over the line.
Yes.
Nobody else.
What about drug testing?
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Testing.
do it, please.
I would
please.
love to see drug
Do it.
testing across the pro platform.
What would
Oh.
be your policy on drug testing?
Drug test for anything that's not weed or alcohol.
Yeah.
But in
'Cause-
particular, Adderall.
Okay.
Adderall.
And obviously, if you have a prescription for it, then you're exempt.
Yeah.
Coke,
Yeah.
anything that might help you focus more than you should be able to, get rid of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do know that's one of our topics in the pro committee coming up, so we'll see what happens there.
I want.
If you feel very strongly about it, you need to reach out to your pro committee members and voice
did.
your opinion.
We did
That's
about
what they're
this
there for.
last committee or last meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like what y'all are doing with that.
I like the new up to the payouts.
Part. I like that.
Sweet. Do we have any clue where your national score is going to be?
Nationals and world are prestigious events. I feel like they should be getting more of that percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
No, I agree. Hunter, you asked where National 4 is going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit. That's
Detroit?
set in stone. Detroit will be National 4 over the 4th of July weekend.
Awesome. I was looking at the schedule the other day and it wasn't locked in yet.
Yeah, it'll be it is locked in. It's just not released on the website yet, but yeah, Detroit it is at
Awesome.
Huntington Place, which is right on the river
Sweet.
downtown. So it'll be fun. All right, any parting words, any words of wisdom for anybody?
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in
Don't do
school.
drugs.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Stay laid back.
Yeah.
Stay in drugs. Don't do school.
Go with the flow.
All right. Well,
You-
thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having us.